Williams. But,
we have a trade with the Mets here.
We got a Mets trade?
We do.
Is it a significant trade?
Is this a good trade?
No, hold on.
Are you
Don't ask Tommy that.
Okay, Tommy, are you happy about this?
Very.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'm very excited. I have no idea. I've not looked at my chat. I'm closing my tablet. Are we getting a pitcher or are we getting a position player?
It's more about what we're giving up than what we're getting.
They've dumped Jeff McNeil.
They have.
Wow.
To the Oakland A's, and the Mets are acquiring a minor league pitcher and cash.
Oh, jeez. Man, this is a complete teardown of what was.
Wow.
That's clear. That's clearly what the plan was for the New York Mets. Get rid of what was, and we're restarting.
I mean, you talk about the core being completely flushed out.
I mean, is it now fully?
Yes. I mean, other than Francisco Lindor and Juan Soto. Wow.
Wow.
So how much money are they picking up on Jeff McNeil's contract? Because that was part of the issue. Like, they were going to have to pay a part of it. How much are they throwing in? Any details on that?
Still waiting on all the details.
And they did get a minor league player?
Minor league player.
Do you have a name by chance?
It just says minor league pitcher and cash. Still waiting all the details. Do we need a
minor
name?
League.
It could be Thomas Barber. Who cares? They got rid of Jeff McNeil.
Addition by subtraction. Am I right?
Exactly.
Yeah, I think that it's been obvious for a while that they were going to trade Jeff McNeil. They were never going to get a lot back, clearly, but they were going to trade Jeff McNeil. Even when David Stern said, well, he's got a lot of versatility. Right now, he's the opening day left fielder. We'll see. He's so valuable. I think especially when they signed Jorge Polanco, who's better than Jeff McNeil and can play all over the infield, it almost became obvious that McNeil would be gone, so he is gone. And poor Jeff, he's going to Sacramento to play for the A's. Boy, what an FU to him.
But at least it's California.
It is
The
California.
weather's nice.
Well, Sacramento's California.
It is California, but it's not the...
I don't know if Sacramento counts.
If I think of all the cities in California, Sacramento.
I have never been to Sacramento.
Really? Me neither. I've never been there. Tommy, big question for you.
Of course.
And Pete Hoffman is back there. I'm sure he wants to know as well. Is this Rico Brogna worthy? Do we have to do a Jeff McNeil is gone Rico?
I think you have to do not only a Jeff, but just all these guys. Nimmo, Alonso, Jeff are now
Are you
going to
do a celebration of the Jeff McNeil years with the Mets?
It's a great question.
Like, what kind of Rico would you do for Jeff McNeil?
It's a great question because debuting, I think tomorrow, is our Brandon Nimmo tribute. We have a Brandon Nimmo tribute on the Rico Brogna. We haven't decided what to do with Edwin Diaz. Alonso will get a tribute in a few months.
He deserves it.
No question, but you're right about Jeff McNeil. I mean, here's a guy who was there for 8 years. He won a batting title.
And then he got immediately bad after that.
He did. Does he deserve a Rico Brogna tribute? I got to think about that one, Teague. It's a great question.
This is the Rico Brogna podcast.
By the way, we have more details. This is from Jeff Passan. The Mets will receive a rookie ball arm in the deal.
A rookie ball arm. So he
never-
basically got traded for a 17-year-old or an 18-year-old.
Did they give you a name yet?
And they had to give cash?
The Mets will also be sending cash to help cover McNeil's, $15.75 million salary, plus the $2 million buyout and a club option for next year. Were they paying for his flight, too? On moving?
They dumped him for a bag of balls. They dumped him.
Do you have a name of this rookie ball player we got? Or is it just still some floating head?
No, this is like in wrestling.
This
from
is
parts
to
unknown.
be drafted.
Jet Roberts, maybe? Is that the name?
Well, it's not a surprise they had to pick up money. I mean, he's making $15.7 million plus that buyout he mentioned. Like, no one was just going to take it. So the Mets were going to have to pick up some cash to get the deal done. I got to admit, Tommy, I'm disappointed. Because when you said trade, I was like, all right, we got a new ball player.
I know.
I'm excited. Yesterday, Wilson Contreras went to Boston. I still want a real first baseman. And then you give me, it's addition by subtraction. We got rid of Jeff McNeil.
Right, but I think that a lot of Met fans out there that have soured on Jeff McNeil, which is like 99% of the audience, fan base, would be very upset if Alonso gone, Diaz gone, Nimmo gone, and somehow Jeff McNeil remained. You just had to dump him.
If you're stripping down, you might as well get everybody out.
I agree with you, and I am in favor of moving on from him, but it's just another piece of production that needs to be replaced. I know he's not a great ball player, but he had 12 home runs last year, had a 750 OPS. Like, he was a human who existed and had some production.
But they've already replaced him.
What?
They already replaced Jeff McNeil.
Well, they did in terms of second base, but they have 2 holes in the outfield. And so if you looked at Simeon as replacing Nimmo, or I should say Polanco is replacing Nimmo, and Simeon just being an upgraded second, they still have to replace Pete Alonso and now Jeff McNeil.
But Evan, if you got rid of the fridge in your kitchen and your wife said, well, what are we doing? You're like, well, we're going to put a new fridge there. Like, they're obviously going to trade for an outfielder at some point.
We don't know who, and that's the big question.
Would they be better than Jeff McNeil, though, in all likelihood?
I don't know. Is Luis Robert Jr. better than Jeff McNeil?
Yes.
But the stats would tell you you're wrong.
Is his potential not better than Jeff McNeil?
No, I like Luis Robert Jr. I've had to sell him on both of you. I'm just saying, we don't know.
Robert Jr. feels like he just needs a change of scenery.
I've said that.
Right.
I think you're just repeating what I've told you.
Maybe I am, but it just... The White Sox are just... are they even trying?
By the way, they just signed Munetaka Murakami. They're going for it, baby.
And I saw in the Met chat, how soon until he gets traded?
That was me.
Exactly.
That was me saying that.
Yes, and you're right.
You know how I know that Tiki just repeated something I said? So the other day, the rumors have continued to heat up about Luis Robert Jr., and I remember right after the Mets traded Brandon Nimmo, I brought his name up. Yes. And you, Tommy, and Sean were like yelling at me, like, stop with this Luis Robert Jr. That's not what they're going to do.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no.
Well, it just seemed like the lowest and easiest hanging fruit.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even have to jump to grab that apple.
It's so easy, yet the White Sox still haven't traded him.
That's true.
But when I said to you, Luis Robert Jr., you kept putting it on me, like, do you want him? And I'm like, I think he's a buy low candidate because 2 years ago he was really good. And then finally, I said to you, I think Luis Robert Jr. just needs to change his scenery. And you're like, whatever, I think he stinks. And now you've come along, you're like, Evan, I think he needs to change his scenery.
No, I'm just saying, if
Where's
you get
Simpati
him,
go?
Well, who else are you going after?
There's a few options. Cody Bellinger, I think, is still someone they're targeting.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know if they're going to get him, but I think he's still someone that they're hoping they may be able to sign. I'm not confident they're going to sign Cody Bellinger because I don't think the Mets are going to go to 5 or 6 years. I just don't.
It's just not in the operating manual for David Stearns.
Yeah, I read.
It's not what he likes to do with aging players.
Right, and he will be aging. And Will Salmon wrote something interesting in The Athletic about, he was basically prodding the Mets to sign Cody Bellinger and said, hey, sometimes you have to be uncomfortable, which we've talked about a lot in free agency. And he said, ideally, the Mets would love if Bellinger's market fell to 4 years. Well, here's the problem. If Cody Bellinger has to settle for a 4-year deal, he's going back to the Yankees. He's not leaving.
Why would he? Yeah.
Right.
Why would he leave for something less than what the Yankees are offering?
And the Yankees, I think we all assume, will at least be offering Cody Bellinger a 4-year contract. So this idea that, the Mets would love to get Bellinger on a 4-year deal, I don't think they get him on a 4-year deal. Either way, breaking news, if you're just tuning in, the New York Mets have officially dumped Jeff McNeil. He is now a member of the Athletics. And they got back a single A pitcher who does not have a name yet. Once we get a name, we'll pass it along. I just want to look at some human and say, that's the guy they got back.
Yeah, you want to feel some level of optimism, even if the kid has no chance of ever playing in the majors.
He's a single-A player. You never know. We'll get back to your calls coming up, 888-808-1019. And yes, the Jets did play yesterday, and they continue to be an absolute bore and awful to watch. And we'll get more of it over the next 2 weeks because Brady Cook continues to play. Our thoughts on Cook and the Jets coming up, plus more on the Giants, all live from the Town Fair Tire Studios, powered by Town Fair Tire. Nobody beats Town Fair Tire, nobody.